He locked the door! He locked the door! Unlock the door now! He's taking hostage on me! Unlock the door now!
Okay.
Is it because I'm Chinese?
No.
You know what? Okay.
Friends, try to avoid all this nonsense.
Broke at the end of January that the private data of over 14,000 HIV-positive individuals in Singapore was leaked online.
A new political party in Singapore is aiming to be a unifying alternative that Singaporeans can put their confidence in. The founder and Secretary General of the Progress Singapore Party is Tan Cheng Bock.
No, I don't think so. Nah, not. I don't think I'm gonna go back.
Ridiculous that you should sell water at 3 cents per 1,000 gallons.
希望用一点吵架的声音来掩盖别人屌你的声音，就是这样。我们新加坡又再一次无辜的当了你的替死鬼。你说你摇不摇手？你自己讲，不是我要讲，你自己讲你摇不摇手。
My Singaporean followers are 2% of my page. Who cares? 2%. I care about the 98% and what they're gonna see.
I love Singapore.
Hi, I'm the Prime Minister. This is what we have been building in Singapore for 53 years, and we'll be building it for many more years to come. This year, we are commemorating our bicentennial.
Snaking queues formed outside Singapore's major banks today as the public tried to get their hands on a $20 commemorative note marking Singapore's bicentennial. A man who offered a ride to the eldest son of Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong and filmed him while driving has been fined $900 and banned from driving for 8 months.
The police are investigating 2 men for comments about throwing an egg at Law and Home Affairs Minister K. Shanmugam.
MHA advised IMDA to cancel the concert today. Previously permission had been given with strict conditions imposed.
Marina Bay Sands will add a new entertainment arena and hotel tower, while Resorts World Sentosa will build 2 new attractions at Universal Studios Singapore.
You are my queen, my world, and forever my everything.
Basically, they found this guy snooping around, checking for toilets with girls inside.
She also reported it to NUS and the police, but little action was taken against Nicholas, so she decided to release a statement on her IG stories.
They say the National University of Singapore undergrad who was caught filming Miss Bay in the shower was assessed to have a high likelihood of rehabilitation and was remorseful. And prosecuting him with a possible jail sentence would likely ruin his future with a permanent criminal record.
Second time offense, then they will charge you the first and second offense together. Wow, so shook, sia. Everyone will have one chance to video a woman bathing lah. First time won't kena ma, second time then kena. Wow, so generous ah.
It is not only manifestly inadequate, it is wrong because that male offender, Nicholas Lim, if he was not an NUS undergraduate, would be facing jail time.
It's not about getting revenge. It's not about seeing him suffer and seeing him getting him expelled, taking away his education. The point is that I don't feel safe as a victim. I am someone who just walked into a toilet to take a shower, and from the day onwards my life was changed. I never wanted any of this.
Can we say, can we talk nicely? Fuck off. Can we talk nicely?
Last week, a man was fined $300 for littering after he was caught shooting 2 rubber bands onto a public road.
After thinking it through thoroughly, I have decided that I will step down as Pingdao ambassador. All the people I've hurt with my old deeds. And I want you to know I'm really not that person anymore. I hope you guys will judge me for the man that I grew to be and not the boy that I used to be.
Exciting weekend for football fans here as a star-studded Singapore leg of the International Champions Cup or ICC kicks off.
shot in the end. It might actually work out. Can United get it towards goal? Oh, what a hit! Oh, fabulous! Mason Greenwood, he's a natural. What a finish!
An ad that came out to discuss ePay, which is this paying system in Singapore, where a Chinese actor from Singapore brown-faced himself into other races outside the Chinese race, which sparked a controversy. It's not the first time it has happened in Singapore, and it has angered a lot of minorities, which then resulted into an incident where two influencers, Preeti and her brother, coming up with a rap video that in the end would also turn out to be inciting hate, seditious, and therefore they had police investigations.
So I do feel that the people who did these ads, the people who did the ads, they are like kind of dumb lah, like they shouldn't have done that, and they should know better than this.
I feel as a minority, this is not the first time we've addressed this. This is not the first time Mediacorp had to issue an apology about the concept of brown facing. I just thought, here goes another lame incident that we have to again address. And I guess the againness of it all frustrated minorities. Like, how many times must we tell you that we don't like this for you to do it again?
It becomes very tiring to be equated to the color of your skin.
No, I mean, if you want to really, if this is your way of showing that this app is for everybody, maybe next time, I mean, just hire the goddamn races, man. Easily called up a Malay woman and asked her, like, you know, cast a Malay woman for that particular picture. You would easily cast an Indian guy. I mean, there's so many actors out there who would, literally so many people out there who would take up that gig.
The belonging. Yeah. It's your boy Subash. Pretty. Yo.
It's your girl, Pretty Please. Let's go.
Now, Singapore police are investigating the people behind an online video that insults Chinese Singaporeans, using four-letter words on Chinese Singaporeans, vulgar gestures, and which the Home Affairs Minister says is designed to make minorities angry with Chinese Singaporeans.
This rap video insults Chinese Singaporeans, uses four-letter words on Chinese Singaporeans, vulgar gestures, pointing a middle finger, to make minorities angry with Chinese Singaporeans. When you use four-letter words, vulgar language, attack another race, put it out in public, we have to draw the line and say, not acceptable. And it's not a defense to say, oh, I did it in response to something that I didn't like.
How can a man wear brown and wear a tudong? Two wrongs don't make a right, it's still two wrongs.
Rewind time, everybody. 哦，对 ，OK， 你们生气，投诉，是没有用的。我们生气啊，当然讲说讲没有啊。Public area. This is a public area. Please do not cause any commotion. OK， 可以吗？了解吗 ？This is a public area. Please move on. 不要一直喊 ，Don't shout, don't be angry. Very angry. Use the proper venue. OK。然後呢，就是他們講
喂，對啦，我哋為叫人排隊，我將大家之盡。我爆了了。
6 men and 2 women in their 20s have been arrested in connection with a murder case at Orchard Towers. CCTV footage from the building showed a man walking before collapsing to the ground. Police say they received a phone call for assistance at around 6:30 this morning, and on arrival, they found the 31-year-old lying motionless. He was sent unconscious to Tan Tock Seng Hospital and was pronounced dead about an hour later. 4 men and 1 woman will be charged in court on Thursday for murder, which carries the death penalty. Investigations against the remaining suspects are ongoing.
Remember the days we set out together with faith. Remember the times so fine when we thought nothing could stand in our way.
Then things weren't the same. The life that we knew had to change.
We struggled through the darkest storms we thought we couldn't take. Oh,
你妈个头啊！你完没完啊？我已经说了不行了，你还
完全不理人家受得了受不了你，你再熬我一刀捅死你哦！
Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to welcome the distinguished leaders of Brunei Darussalam, the Republic of Indonesia, and Malaysia to the Padang as they join us in celebrating Singapore's 54th National Day. His Excellency Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, Prime Minister of Malaysia, and Tun Dr. Siti Hasbah, His Excellency Joko Widodo, President of the Republic of Indonesia, and Madam Iriana Joko Widodo. And His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassanal Bolkiah of Brunei, and Her Majesty Duli Raja Istri.
The founder of a Singapore megachurch was released from jail this morning. Kong Hee, a pastor at City Harvest Church, played a major role in Singapore's largest case of misuse of charitable funds.
Slightly hazy conditions are expected to continue here in Singapore. The weatherman forecasts PM 2.5 readings to stay in the normal band and occasionally enter the low end of the elevated band. 24-hour PSI readings are also set to remain in the moderate range.
19, Sebastian Vettel takes the checkered flag and wins the Singapore Grand Prix, and a win that, unlike in Canada, will stand this time around.
What's significant here, Crofty, is they've just won 3 straight races on 3 completely different types of racetrack.
Exactly.
The Attorney General's Chambers has filed an appeal against a controversial court decision in a molest case.
A 23-year-old undergraduate from the National University of Singapore was sentenced to 21 months of supervised probation after pleading guilty to outrage of modesty. This despite the prosecution's call for a custodial sentence.
Okay. What is going on, Singapore? Seriously. I felt like there are some matters that I wanted to address publicly, and I mean, I tweeted about it, I Instagram storied about it, but I think it's not enough. I feel like everyone needs to know this story, because apparently in this amazing country called Singapore, you can molest a girl, you know, touch her inappropriately, and still get away as long as your grades are fantastic. Apparently, that's what's happening in Singapore.
Sentosa will soon tear down its Merlion statue to make way for new attractions. It's part of a master plan to transform the island and neighboring Pulau Brani into a top tourist destination. 2 men and 2 teenagers have been charged with distributing pornographic materials through a Telegram chat group called SG Nasi Lemak.
Lock the car. Lock the car. I buy a fucking property for $1.5 million, you know. This is $1.5 million, okay? No, you don't tell me. You're not understanding my problem. We are just enforcing the rules. And this is my, you're putting my visitors in such a position that you're telling me for Diwali they can't visit after 11 o'clock? Yeah.
A correction direction was issued to the editor of alternative news site States Times Review today. The Home Affairs Ministry instructed the Protection from Online Falsehoods and Manipulation Act, or POFMA, office to issue a direction to Mr. Alex Tan over a Facebook post made last week.
In Singapore, e-scooters will be banned from all footpaths from tomorrow, and those caught riding there will be issued warning letters till the end of the year. So starting from January the 1st, 2020, they will face a fine of up to $2,000 and or be jailed up to 3 months.
Postman you open or?
Postman?
Yeah. For Singapore Post.
Much they can give us. But no, I am telling you lah. Do all people agree or not? Then we send postman, then other people don't need to eat lah. Don't need to order lah. Don't need to order makan lah.
No, but I mean, I'm trying to help you.
Do other people agree? You all agree or not?
I'm trying to help you.
No, you all agree to do postman?
No.
Okay, you see?
For me, I am neutral. I think whatever is implemented is just fair, and including the safety of pedestrians as well. Yeah, for me, being a delivery rider, even the members of the public are also customers as well. We gotta take care and bear in mind the safety as well, not only for us but for the people as well.
letting you guys know that we are officially making a movie.
You from China?
From China.
From China. Hey, you damn chibai, you know. You have got weapons on you. This guy, this one got child, yeah. Hey, you don't go. You don't go away. Hey, go get his plate number.